Hello and welcome back. Today we are playing the D&D adventure system board game Temple of Elemental Evil. We're going to be playing with two characters. We got Rat Shadow over here and Aleros over here. Now you will notice these are not the actual minis from the game. Um, these are from, I think these are Reaper Bones. This is Reaper Bones miniature, and this is from Massive Darkness. I just prefer to have painted miniatures for my heroes so they sort of stand out on the board a little bit more. But yeah, we're playing a Temple of Elemental Evil. This game is really hard. The whole series of games are pretty hard. So I do not expect myself to win, but we'll have fun. I like a hard game. I like a hard dungeon crawler. So, but the rules are easy. I'm not going to go through rules explanation tonight. So we're just going to get straight into it. Um, Starting with left to right, and you'll see I am going to be using these D12s to represent their HP. It's a bit better. Stands out a little bit more. Um, we'll see how quickly these HP values drop down to zero. We'll also, of course, have two healing surges, which I'll sort of keep over here. These we will need to use when we get knocked out, when we get dropped down to 0 HP. So let's get straight into the game. We are playing Adventure 1, The Escape. What happened? The last thing you remember, betrayal and ambushed, crazed maniacs wearing robes of stone or fire. It's all hazy now, but one thing you recall with certainty, the acid burning through the flesh of your friends. You had come to Somber Hills because of the rumors, the whispers of fire in the sky, rumblings in the earth, voices in the wind. The locals whispered of disappearances of anyone who wandered into the countryside. You and your companions felt compelled to act, if only you had been more prepared. So the objective here is to battle any threats that manifest and escape from the dungeon. So they suggest we take Aleros as one of our first heroes if we're playing solo. This game is really hard solo, so I'm going to be taking two instead. Okay, let's get straight into it. So Ratchet is going to be good at disabling traps, while Aleros is going to be doing most of the damage. Well, Ratchet has a couple of good tricks up his sleeve as well, so he's no slouch, that's for sure. So let's go with Rat Shadow. Let's make Rat Shadow go over here, and we're gonna be. That's the only thing he can do in his hero phase. So we're gonna go to the exploration phase and draw the first dungeon tile. Ooh, okay. So we're starting here with a special tile, the Air Altar. Gotta draw two monsters already off the bat. Two monsters. Let's see what we get. Water Elemental. Gosh, these things give me so much trouble. I really hate them. Okay, so Red Shadow is getting the Water Elemental and Hobgoblin Fighter. Okay, that one's not too bad. Okay, so let's see what happens. I'll just put these off to the side for now. Just remember that these ones are Rat Shadow's monsters that he is going to be controlling. And let's add this Hobgoblin Fighter in here and the Water Elemental. So Water Elemental spawned first, so he's going to go closest. Let's go quickly grab the Hobgoblin Fighter here. All right, so we got our two enemies who've spawned here. First spawning that happens. Being that we have a white arrow here, we're not drawing an encounter card, so that's at least a relief. But these monsters are going to act during the villain phase. Now he is going to move. If the water elemental is within one tile of a hero, it moves to a tile with the closest hero and attacks each hero on that tile. So he's going to hop onto this tile and attack all three of them. Let's see, he does +7, 3 damage. That's really terrible, this thing. He rolls a 6. 6 plus 7 is 13, which actually misses Rat Shadow. So that's a relief. Rat Shadow is safe. Now he's going to attack Aleros. 15. Oh, that is a hit. So Aleros takes 3 damage. Going down to 7. Where's the 7? Where's the 7? Right here. Then this Hobgoblin fighter is going to move. If he's within 1 tile of a hero, he moves adjacent to the closest hero and attacks each adjacent hero with a sword. Each adjacent hero. Oh, wow. Okay. So he's probably going to go in here and attack both of us. He's attacking Rat Shadow from behind. Rolling a 1, critical miss. Attacking Aleros with his sword. 19. Oh my gosh. Aleros getting the worst of it tonight. Told you this game is hard. But we are pushing forward. So that was Rat Shadow's turn. A lot happened just in the first turn. I'm going to go over to Aleros. So Aleros' special power, though, is that if he starts right next to a monster, he may deal +1 damage if the attack hits. So he's going to use his Great Axe attack, giving him a +1 if he starts next to a monster. We definitely need to get rid of these war elementals, so they do a lot of damage. So he's going to immediately do that. Oh, he rolled a 5. I get a +6 on that, and the war elemental is 14. That's not enough. Okay, so he does not do any damage, sadly. Now I can risk taking an encounter card, or risk spawning more monsters by moving. I think since I want to get rid of these two, I'm going to go with an encounter card this time. Ooh, I'm really nervous about this. So let's draw from the back here. What do we get? Ooh, an event attack whirlpool. Attack your hero, then remove your hero from play. At the start of your next hero phase, place your hero on any tile. That's a +8 and 4 damage. 2 if it misses. Oh my gosh, that's terrible. Whirlpools, that is gross. Okay, well, let's hope he misses. Aleros has a AC of 17, so a 9 or higher. That's a 12. Gosh, that sucks. This game is not giving me any chance. And he gets like blown away by these whirlpools. Okay, not a great way to go. Well, now the monsters are going to activate, and so these ones are Rat Shadow's monsters, so they are not going to activate. So going on then, it's Rat Shadow's turn. He is probably going to try and attack and then move, I think. What can I do? I could probably try and at least kill this Hobgoblin fighter. How about I move and then chuck a throwing dagger at them? I think that's what I'm going to do. So he's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4 over here, and then uses throwing daggers to throw. It does 1 damage +5, and the Hobgoblin fighter has 15 AC, so he's got to roll 10 or higher. A 16, nice. Chucks his throwing dagger, hits the Hobgoblin fighter, and he takes him out. That is a nice 2 experience, which we could probably use a little bit later. Okay, not too bad. And since my hero phase is done, exploration phase is gonna reveal a tile, please. Okay, so this is not too bad. These are traps, but I will have an encounter card this turn. So start of the exploration phase and villain phase will give me an encounter. Okay, I do got to add the 2 traps there, so I'm going to grab 2 traps over here. There we go, and draw an encounter card. What do we got? Terra Reformation. Okay, this one says, I got a little glare there. Reality shifts around you like the earth has a mind of its own. Dungeon without looking at it. Take the bottom tile of the dungeon tile and stack it on the tile stack and place it on top. Okay, this is basically going to slow us down somewhat. Not the worst, but also makes getting to our objective a little bit harder. Okay, it's gonna be the villain phase, so he's gonna move over here and attack. He is going to use his wave attack. He gets a +7, 3 damage. So 7 or higher. 18. Well, that is a decisive hit against Rat Shadow, doing 3 damage and bringing Rat Shadow down to 5 HP. Not great. Okay, so start of Lairos turn. He is going to come back. I think he is going to come over here. Let's go over here. So he starts right next to the water elemental. I really want to get rid of it. So he's going to use his lunging attack daily power. This does 3 damage, and 1 if it misses. I really gotta get rid of this war element because this thing is terrible. So 14 AC on the water elemental, so I gotta roll 8 or higher. Come on. What do I get? A 20, a natural 20. That's amazing. Not only do I do 3 damage, but I do a bonus damage because I roll a critical. So Aleros scores critical on an 18, 19, and a 20, which is great. And just like that, the lunging attack of Aleros fells the water elemental. That is amazing. So that gives us 4 experience, which now we'll have a 6 experience, which we can potentially use on stopping one of those encounter cards. That's great. Okay, so Aleros is going to then move next to here, next to the trap. And he's not going to step on it. I'm just going to have to go there. Although my other option is to go over here and explore this side. Or here. I think I might do that actually. Let's move over here. And so I will, keep exploring. I'm going to push this in this direction just a little bit. So since we're going to be drawing an encounter card anyway, might as well see what we have here. Oh, this is not good. This is 3 monsters. Ooh, well, fingers crossed. Well, I'm really drawing a lot of tiles, a lot of monsters this game. We got an empowered water cultist. We got an earth cultist and a fire elemental. Oh no, not great. Okay, so these are gonna be on Aleros's side. Empowered water cultist is gonna spawn first, so he's gonna go closest to Aleros. Then next is gonna be the earth cultist over here, and then a fire elemental, which I need to grab here. It is this guy over here. Oh my gosh, I barely fit on there. Now let's have a look at this fire elemental. It has, hope you guys can see this. It has AC of 16, 3 HP. If the elemental is 2 tiles over here, it attacks, hits, hit points. Attacks the hero with the most remaining hit points within 2 tiles. With a scorching ray. Oh wow, it's a ranged attack. And after the attack, pass this card to the next player. That's not fantastic. And I just spent my lunging attack on them. Okay, no encounter card. So let's just activate these guys from left to right. So the empowered war cultist has a +8, does 2 damage. And moves 1 tile. Okay, interesting. So +8. He rolls a 6 +8. That is a miss. Now the earth cultist is going to move over here. And what does he do? +7, 2 damage. And he rolls a 13. That will hit. That's 2 damage. So that's going to knock down Aleros, which sucks. And then the fire elemental is going to activate. When 2 tiles of a hero attacks the hero with the most HP remaining, so that is going to be, he's going to use his scorching ray to attack poor Rat Shadow over here. A +7, 3 damage. 11, that is a decisive hit with his scorching ray, shooting his scorching ray. and Rat Shadow gets a face full of fire. That's 3. So that brings him down to 2. Not fantastic. What next? Okay, well, that'll be the end of Aleros's turn. We're going to go back to Rat Shadow. Okay, it is Rat Shadow's turn. Now we got a lot of these monsters here, and I can attack up to 2 different monsters with my throwing daggers. Make 3 at will attacks. This is kind of dire at the moment, but I can't just leave them to cause a lot of harm. So I'm going to use during your hero phase, I gain advantage with my reliable talent, or use a short sword. I think I'm just gonna keep running over here. I'm gonna do this. Go over here, and you may take a second non-attack action during your hero phase. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna go here, or in that case, maybe I should use my throwing daggers, move, and then disable those. Remove that trap from my tile. Okay, I think that's not a bad idea. So, Rat Shadow is going to stand here. He's going to pull out his throwing daggers. He's going to chuck it at these 2 nearby. Going for the Water Cultist with AC 14. He gets a 5, so 9 or higher. 14, nice. He hits this one. He doesn't kill it though. It does get 1 wound, and then he does 1 attack against the Earth Cultist. Rolling an 8 plus 5 is not hit, sadly. But then he's going to move over here, and then he's going to use his magic device. No, he's going to use the reliable talent. Remove 1 trap from your hero's tiles. He's going to remove this trap right there. Okay, that ends Rat Shadow's turn. He did not reveal a tile, so I got to do an encounter. And this encounter is Event the Robber. Okay, this says a shadowy figure appears before you, demanding money. You may choose to lose 100 gold pieces. If you don't have 100 gold pieces, place a new monster on the hero's tile. Ah, gosh. Oh, actually, you know what? We have killed 2 monsters already. I did not even take treasure, so I'm going to do that right now, actually. So let's grab the first 2. Okay, there we go. That's what I needed. 200 gold pieces and an exploding gem. Oh, wow. Okay, we'll keep this for... well, let's look at what this says. An exploding gem says instead of an attack action, choose a tile within 2 tiles of your hero. Attack each monster that tile +4. Attack 2 damage. That's nice. I can use that to get rid of these guys. Okay, that's sweet. So I'm going to add that here to Rat Shadow's repertoire over here, so I don't forget. So that robber event card, I'm going to just lose 100 gold instead. So I will only have 100 gold. So I'll put this 100 gold over here. Okay, that's not the worst thing that could happen, but now these guys are going to activate. So let's start with the Empowered Water Cultist. He does not have a hero within 1 tile. And so he's going to move 1 tile. So he's just going to move over here. The Earth Cultist will also move 1 tile. And then the Water Cultist, the Fire Elemental. And then... oh, I forgot this one needed to go here, but never mind. Oh, actually, I was wrong. These are all these are all Alaris's monsters. However, the fire elemental will activate and move over here. Okay. Okie dokie. So now it is back to Alaris's turn. He's gonna come back with 5 HP. That's his surge value. But we have to discard one of these healing surges. He stands up. He's next to these guys. So I think I will try and get rid of the empowered water cultist over here. Let's see. I will use this. Yeah, let us do that. I'm just gonna hit this empowered water cultist. I get a +6, do 1 damage plus a bonus because I'm standing right next to him. A 7, not great. 7 plus 6, that is a 13. That is not enough. He's got AC of 14. Very, very disappointing. Very disappointing. But I'm gonna move. I can move over here, so we're sort of just hightailing it at this point. Or should I stay here and not let Rat Shadow get attacked by it? Yeah, I think I'm gonna stay right there, sadly. So I gotta draw an encounter card, and that is Rage of Imix. Place a Rage of Imix token on the hero's tile. Each hero on a tile, the Rage of Imix token takes 2 damage. Okay, so not great. Starts over there. He takes 2 damage. Bring him down to 3. This game is kicking my butt here. And now he is gonna attack. +7, 3 damage. He's gotta roll 10 or higher. Rolls a 15, obviously, does 3 damage. And Aleros is back down, face on a cold dungeon floor. Amazing. This is going incredibly well. But such is the nature of this game. Okay, so it is Rat Shadow's turn. Rat Shadow is going to continue moving here. So I think he's going to use his, throwing daggers since since I can attack range. So he's going to roll it. It's +5 to 1 damage. So it's 17. That is enough to deal damage to the fire elemental. So he chucks his dagger into the fire elemental, maybe sticking him in one of his fleshy parts, and hits him there. And then he's going to move over there. Exploration phase. He's going to draw a tile. Okay, not the worst. Got 1 monster, no traps. And let's see what monster joins the party. It is an empowered water cultist, another one. Another empowered water cultist. So what do you know? Let us grab one here from the box real quick. I got to draw an encounter card, naturally. Oh, another Rage of Imix. Okay, not great. Okay, I gotta quickly look for that in my box of tokens. Luckily, I spotted real quick. But this is essentially... Oh no, you know what? I'm gonna die if I do that. So instead I'm gonna spend 5 experience to get rid of that event. I'm not gonna spawn that event, but he's gonna attack, and these 2 are gonna attack. So these are gonna move 1 tile closer. And now this will Rage of Imix attack a hero. Yeah, each hero. Okay, doesn't attack the monsters, obviously. And then this one's gonna move 1 closer. He's just gonna come behind. He does +8, 2 damage. This is gonna be hard to miss, to be totally honest. So a 6 or higher. He rolls a 1. Amazing. He misses. Well, that is lucky. Okay, we are moving up into the dungeon over here. So I want to move things back a little bit over here. Phew, okay. I'm wiping the sweat off my brow. And it is Aleros's turn. He's gonna get up here, come back with 5. And, man, Aleros is running out of ideas here. Okay, might use an action surge to attack twice. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try and get a kill one of these guys. He's starting adjacent to this Earth Elemental who has 2 HP left. So he's gonna do his battle axe, getting +1 damage because I'm starting next to him. So Aleros pulls out his axe, faces the Fire Elemental, and attacks with all his might. It was a 13. That is a hit. That is a decisive hit. And that essentially killed this thing. Hitting him in the fleshy parts, smoke flying everywhere, and pieces of ash and dust scatter all across the floor. Aleros just, using his hands to guard his eyes from the flying sparks and cinders. Killing him, giving me 4 experience and a treasure. So let us grab, hopefully it's something useful. What do we get? What do we get? Blessing of Torm. Okay, a hero may use an at-will power without using an action. Your hero may... Oh, wow, okay. Too bad I used my at-will power already. Play immediately. May use an at-will power without using an action. Now, does that mean... Oh, I can't. Because, yeah, that's too bad. Can't really use this. The loyal fury demands justice be dealt to the cult. Okay. Sadly, doesn't help me right now. So we are just gonna stick with that then. Okay, Aleros attacked and he killed that guy. Should I move and then use an additional action? Maybe it's not a bad idea. I'm gonna come and help out Rat Shadow over here, who's looking worse for wear. Jumps up behind this other empowered cultist. He just is going to use his battle axe here, getting a +6, 1 damage, 4. That is a miss. Okay, so I sadly use my action surge to do that. Okay, it is. I did not draw a tile, so I gotta go with an encounter card. And that is attack from the shadows. Each hero on a tile with no other hero takes 2 damage. Luckily they're together, so nothing happens. Whew, that is lucky. Let's read the text here. It says, the cult of elemental evil has agents everywhere. Okay. Alright, now it's the monster's time to attack. And nothing, because he has no monsters on his side, which is great. And that brings us to the end of tonight's episode here. Aleros and Rat Shadow have had their butts handed to them. They have managed to get out of the massacre site. They have encountered all sorts of water and fire elementals, earth and water cultists, hobgoblins. They've had the worst traps and attacks from the event cards. They've had money stolen. We've burned through both of our healing surges. And yeah, it's not looking all too promising for these intrepid heroes to make it out of this dungeon alive. But who knows? Maybe they'll pull off some amazing feat of, some amazing miracle. Who knows? It's going to be pretty tough. I do not think we'll get to a 3rd episode. We're either going to get out or we're going to die. But for now, that will be it. I appreciate you guys checking out the video, and I would appreciate if you hit that like button, and I would appreciate if you guys come back and share this video with anybody who you think might be interested in these kind of games. We'll also be playing some war games. We'll play some more dungeon crawlers and some RPGs. Got a couple games lined up for the near future. Until then, happy gaming, have a nice day, and hope to see you guys again soon. Bye bye.